This is actually a pretty good line, this one. What are we running? Fans are making their way to the stadium. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started. Guess we're climbing aboard this one. The sounds. I found the sounds in this found the sounds in this one quite good. Like very, very good. Let's see. Key out. Come on. Key in, key in, key in. Set the reverser to neutral. There we go. Lovely. Master controller brake to max. Max brake. Lovely. Remember to charge the brakes. That's right. You've got to charge them. Got to get them up to charge. These are actually really nice trains to run, these ones. Headlights to bright. There we go. Marker lights to... Set the marker lights to off. Okay, cool. No worries. Unlock the doors, so we're looking at the right side. And let's just jump out and have a squiz. There we go. It doesn't look like too many people are going to the game though, does it? Lock those doors. Brakes are charged. Everything is ready to go. And minimum bow. Let's go. You didn't set the reverser to forward. Yeah. Yeah, it is forward. There we go. Lovely. Off we go. Not a bad train to drive. Not a bad train to drive at all. You know what I'd really like? I think I'd really like one of those train controllers. What are they called? You know what they're called, Oz? Going downhill. It's really nice going through here. Keep those brakes down. Try and stay under the speed limit going down here. Yeah, but I do really like the sounds in this. Like I think in this DLC they've done the sounds really well. And I picked this one up for $7. So $7. Right, got a yellow there. Next one's a red. Just swap to yellow. Bit hard getting out of here. It's like it's a bit slow getting out of here. 10 mile an hour, but you're continually having a brake. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now we're going uphill. That's a bit better. Tight. Nearly at the 60. Nearly at the 60. And green coming up where the 60 is. I think we're staying on this track by the looks of it. Yes, we are. Harlem 125th Street. Beautiful. The Harlem line is a good line. I do enjoy it. I haven't done enough scenarios on it though. Got a green through there. Track speed 60. You get to do a little bit of speed now. Green coming up. And we're going to come out of this area and out into the open. This tunnel's really well modelled, isn't it? A little bit of coasting. Looks like it goes down and then back up again, judging by those lights. Yeah, I do. I definitely love these, the M7 and the M4s, and definitely love the sounds. Keep a little bit of speed up. What time are we due in? 17:22, so we've got a couple of minutes. So we're kind of running behind time straight off the bat, aren't we? Looks like a little bit of a lump there. Yeah, I thought that was going to go downhill again. A 40 coming up with a green signal coming up. And out we go. Out we go. Keep my eye on that speed. I do want to get a gold for the scenario too. There we go. I don't know how these, how old these, this stock is. I don't know how old this stock is. So that's the other thing that I couldn't work out about this line was the speeds and the way it shows the speeds. Because it has the blue and then it has the red marker on the thing, but yeah, I don't know how to work it out. That'll do. Not a super good stop. Yeah, we've got a few people getting on. Ozzy, how you going? You lurking? Are you playing something? How you doing, mate? Let's lock those doors off. We're just a little bit late. Yankees East, 153rd Street's the next one. Trying to get your BattleTech skills back up. Has it released? Has it released now? Coast that. Coming to 35 in a sec. It can be relatively slow, this line, though. Oh, that's Armored Core 6. Okay. So many. When does that release? Because I think I seen somebody, or was it the dev doing a video on it? I don't know. I thought I saw somebody doing a video on it. Playing MechWarrior XCOM 2 version. MechWarrior XCOM 2 version. Really? We're not doing too many good points here because I keep overspeeding. See, that's what I mean. It tells you that you're in that your speed limit is 30 coming up, but a little bit out, it gives you a marker and tells you that you're overspeeding. I don't understand that bit. Haven't worked it out yet. Turn-based percentage shooter. Mod it to hell. Gotta love the modeling. See how we've got two markers now? We've got the red one and then we've got the blue one on the speedo down the bottom. Hang on a sec. Down here. Haven't worked out what it is yet. Okay. Oh, the mechanical clicking and stuff as well. Pass on. Something went a little bit bizarre with that gauge up the top. It isn't currently accepting trains for layovers at the moment, so we'll change ends and drive to Grand Central Terminal instead. Right. Okay then. Change ends, master control to emergency. Off. key out. Yep. To off as well. And move to the other end of the train. Nope. Forgot we've got to go out this door. It looks like we've got to go and park this thing. Those doors. There we go. Lovely. Do we have any posters or anything that we've got to put up over here while we're here? Doesn't look like it. Any bins we've got to empty? Anything like that? No, it doesn't look like it. There we go. All right, lovely. Should be looking actually as I go, shouldn't I? I shouldn't be looking at chat. Should be looking to see if we can. Why do they always in games and stuff scatter rubbish everywhere when it's an American map? Don't understand. As far as I'm aware, you're not a bunch of dirty rubbish dumpers. They always tend to put rubbish on maps and stuff. There we go. Never been able to work that out. There we go. Back in this seat here. Let's turn our key on. Let's turn that to neutral. Yep. Let's bring that to maximum brake. Let's charge the brakes. Get those up to level. There we go. Lovely. Headlights on bright. And tail lights to off, or the marker lights to off. Cool. Reverse it to forward. Right there. And let's get this beast moving. Grand Central Track 51. Grand Central Track 51. We're going uphill now. I doubt it's prevalent as prevalent as they make it seem as well. Farm Sim in their American map in Farm Sim 22, they did that and they got such a backlash from it. But I don't think I've ever seen an American town or anything, just in stuff that I've watched and stuff that's dirty like that. Just don't understand it. It always seems to be the Europeans when they're doing something, they always tend to do that. The European maps are all really, really nice, and then then the American ones have rubbish scattered around the bottom of bins and stuff. Because I know that it was a big issue in Farm Sim. Have you? Yeah. Oh, there you go. And that's where we are now, isn't it? The Harlem line, New York. Start spreading the news. Now what do we got? We've got a 40 coming up. We've got green. You saw it once, there you go. Yeah. .4 miles. Got an empty train. Should be able to coast here relatively well because it's oh, now we're going downhill again. get this parked up. I'll have a quick break and make a cup of coffee, and then we'll come back in and I don't know, maybe a cargo run. possibly Aussie. A little bit more speed up. We've got a 60 coming up as well. I think the line in this I think the line, the consists, the like the trains themselves, and the line and the sounds are brilliant. But I think it must be pretty hard to do a whole pile of really, really cool scenery going through Harlem and stuff, but I think they've done a pretty good job. Let's see if I can, like I said, I picked this one up for $7. A little bit of coasting down here. Next one's a green. Socks, hey going, welcome. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hope you're well. Lunch. What are you having for lunch? Are we coming back in here, are we? Are we seriously going to be doing like a 10 mile an hour for... That sucks. $10 mile an hour back into the station. So we've done the full run back again, but empty. So we're going back to Grand Central. It's going to be that horrible bacon, eggs and mushrooms. Yum. Can I have some? Just hook some up for me as well. It made me hungry now. Excellent, excellent. Alright, gonna have to start slowing down soon. I wonder why we spent most of our time doing 10 coming out of here. Not in this section we didn't really, did we? It was sort of more once we got into where the station was. So is that a signaler speed limit that they apply us? It might be. But it comes on you, it just comes on you straight away. So it must be the signaler that does that. Been trying to work that out. I think I've just worked it out. So it is telling us that we're over speeding though. We're in a track speed of 60, like the current track speed is 60. current track speed here, but looks as right. And this is the only bit of the only bit of the line that's really annoying is coming in and out of Grand Central, which you're doing a lot, pretty well in all the scenarios. I think it's just so slow. $10 miles an hour. And if you sit right on 10 as well, then the game doesn't give you AP for driving under the speed limit. I think it gives you AP for driving slightly under the speed limit or something. Oh, there we go. We can't use our mobile phone and drive the train at the same time. All electronic devices must be turned off and stored away as per FRA regulation. What's it going to do? Throw us over that way in a minute? Or what? Like across the whole pile of tracks? Because it seems to be taking us in the wrong direction. Maybe we're bypassing the station completely and stopping past it. Probably about right. You wouldn't want to do that inside a tunnel, would you? Yeah, it looks like we might be bypassing. There must be a passing track or something. Love the aging that they've done in here. Looks awesome. But yeah, sounds are definitely good. Definitely good. Just seems so tight in there to fit a train in between, doesn't it? Got a but it might have been a station worker or something. Being in the old orange fluoro, but it's not. And she's a slow trip. Slow trip through here. Our location seems to be getting further away. We must be doing like a big loop. Are we doing a loop? We are doing a loop. There you go. Huh. Well, that makes sense. That actually makes sense in a station like this. I don't know what the goal for this scenario is, but I feel like we're not making it. There we go. Now we're getting closer to it again, so we must be yeah. It's actually quite a long train, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 carriages. Right, nearly there. Nearly there. Yeah, I don't like this 10 mile an hour stuff. Definitely don't like this 10 mile an hour stuff. Prefer to be going a little bit faster. Does this run straight out from here? No, it doesn't. It's an end. Okay. Coast in there. There we go. Beautiful. Shut down the train and make your way to the waiting M3. Okay. Brake onto emergency. The key out. Off. On. Key off. Master key is set to off. Sit in the engineer's seat. Do we have a flashlight? Yeah, we do have a light. Beautiful. Okay, lovely. All right, let's jump on this beast here. Sit in the seat. Is this where I'm supposed to be sitting? No, I'm supposed to be sitting in this seat. There we go. Set the master key to on. In. Reverser to forward. Close that little door. Max brake is set. Press and hold the brake recharge. Where's the brake recharge on this? There. There we go. This is the older one. This is the M4, I think. There we go. Lovely. Lights too bright. There we go. Beautiful. Lock the doors. Got the table okay, yep. Got some power. Off we go. Harlem 125th Street. There we go. This one's a little bit harder to control. Yeah, we picked it up fine. Bloody big, like heavy table. Oof. It was super heavy. You're waiting on Farrier. Winston has a hoof trim today. He gets looked after, doesn't he, Winston, hey? Hoof trims are relatively unintrusive, aren't they? Yeah, just like cutting nails. Easy peasy. How's your on-call? How's your on-call going? Is it going all right? Come on, give me some speed. I need some speed. Where are we going now? We're heading back out to... Heading back out here. Keep that speed below 10. Might put the cab lights on. What do you reckon? Yes, I think we will. We've got a massive amount of recording. I need to record about 6 or 7 episodes tomorrow. That's around about when you're doing something like Medieval Dynasty. Because I'll be doing that and Brew Pub and stuff tomorrow. Then it's like Medieval Dynasty, 30-minute episodes, usually about an hour of recording. So I need to record probably about 4 of those and probably another 4 brew pubs. Another couple of astronauts. Then over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have to get a lot of recording and a lot of backup on the channel. Yeah, busy. Like today, I would normally have spent today. I would have recorded like 5, maybe 4 or 5 today. But obviously, by the time we went and got the table, and then grabbed some lunch, and got back up the hill, and it was like afternoon. Come on, give us some speed here. Give us some speed here. There we go, thank you. Some speed happening. 3.4 miles. Are we actually picking up passengers or what? Maybe. boost some points up for this scenario too. Here we go. Yeah, they're not too bad. They're pretty well packed into a tiny little booth here, aren't they? Tiny little booth. So we're not far off some. We're not far off some pretty good game releases, are we? This month and next month. Some really good stuff coming out. No room for dancing in the Fandango in here. You'd probably be able to... No. Yep, if you stood on the seat maybe. The roof's relatively high. Probably get a little bit of dancing in there. Break there. Yeah, this one's the M4, I think, isn't it? What are we doing? We've got a 40 coming up. Green light. Starfield. Baldur's Gate is getting released a week before Starfield, like the version 1 or whatever it is. That's a week before Starfield. Already have that. Got Phantom Liberty DLC for Cyberpunk's coming out. We've got the multiplayer, the co-op map coming out for Medieval Dynasty. We've got Stalker 2 coming out. There's a lot coming out. Baldur's Gate on Wednesday, yeah. And that's just the full release, isn't it, Christina? So all done. Because I did stream Baldur's Gate a couple of times, like in the early days when it came out. Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, let's stop there. Load the passengers. Still felt very restricted to me character-wise and stuff, because I'm pretty sure from memory when the original Baldur's Gate and stuff that would used to be able to just pick your own characters and like pick up random NPCs and customize them to your own liking and stuff. Off we go. Looking forward to Starfield, but yeah, that's what everybody's saying. But you know, they fix it in the end, don't they? They're saying Bethesda is saying that they delayed release of that and everything. Because they wanted to make sure that it was as bug free as it could as possible. So respect pretty much everybody on release. Yeah, really respect everyone. Well, that'll be good. That'll be good. Are you getting back into it? You're going to give it a go? Because I remember you played it and you got really, really frustrated, didn't you? And just went, nah, I'm just going to wait. Pretty sure that was you, wasn't it? The boys talked you into it. There you go. Now you can get straight back into it. Why are they dropping me down to like 15? This is where I don't understand exactly, like you're all of a sudden just driving over the speed limit. There's no real indication or anything. It's the controllers giving you those speed limits, but you'd think they'd give you speed limits and give you a little bit of time to reduce to them, wouldn't you? It's the only thing I don't like about this line, really. So we're approaching 4,000 on YouTube, 4,000 subscribers. Hopefully we'll hit the 5,000 in another couple of months. That would be really, really good. And then from there, Sengoku Dynasty as well, Socks. Sengoku Dynasty. That's going to be a big one. If I can get up to that 10,000 club, then developers are going to respect me a little bit more. Train Sim World, like Dovetail, they'll start giving me DLC for the game and all that type of stuff. If I can get up to the 10,000 club, start getting a little bit more respect and a few more keys. I mean, I get quite a bit of keys anyway, but okay, we've got a 10 coming up. Yeah, it's a pretty slow line, this one, I think. It's just slow. It's just bloody slow. Doo-doo. Come on. Come on. I wonder whether this is actually the last point of call. So I was just reading a very interesting tag from a dev. DA Army. Go. Unlock those doors. Objective, we can now take this train back to Grand Central Park in the sidings. It's not... You crapping me? I'm going to have to do all of that 10km/h crap again. Not happy about that. Not happy about that. Key out. Out. Yeah. Definitely not happy about that. This is basically a up, back run, but in the different trains. It's only supposed to be like a 45-minute run too. Come on, everybody. Train driver coming through. Train driver coming through. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Tracksuit, dude. Tracksuit. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Very busy man. Very busy man. In we go. And down we go. Key in. Neutral. Forward. Max brake. Discharge or charge the brakes. Headlights on bright. Marker lights to off. Off we go. These doors supposed to be locked. Right. It's a little bit better. Train will go better if you lock the doors. Now we've got to crawl out of here. And then crawl back into Grand Central. That's a horn. That's a proper horn, that one. I think Lens Island, Christina, I think Lens Island's released into 1.0 now as well, hasn't it? I nearly played that tonight to see what it was like. Let's get some speed up, seeing as how we're going to have to crawl in at 10 kilometers an hour again. I think when Mac played this, he got annoyed with the 10 kilometers an hour. I can understand why. The 10 miles per hour. And then he said, geez, I just did a whole scenario where I was basically just driving at 10 miles an hour. We've got 35 from the signaler. Nope. Now we have 35 from the signaler. Go through. Now I want some bacon and eggs and mushrooms. I can almost smell it. Yeah, I think we'll do another cargo. I think we'll do another cargo run. Next one. A little bit of speed happening anyway. Just a little bit. A bit of speed up there now. 60. Feel like I'm flying. Last played it changed a good bit, yeah. You can do the boats and sail and stuff now as well, I'm pretty sure. Sail between the islands. So, and there's bosses on different islands that you can take out and stuff as well. And a lot more buildings that you can build in the town to keep the town going and stuff as well. So seemed pretty good, but it's kind of like gameplay that that we've seen before. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of the games that are coming out are gameplay that we've seen before. That's why I'm so excited about playing Astronauts, because, you know, it's unique. It's unique, and it's something that we really haven't seen before. I mean, I can understand developers and stuff jumping on bandwagons and going, oh, this game's really, really successful. And then, you know, wanting to do the same themselves. But it kind of gets on top of you after a little bit, after a while, doesn't it? It's kind of like, nah, I've seen this. Do I really want to buy this? I've seen it. Seen it before. I've played it before. Like the RimWorld bandwagon. Although Clanfolk seems to have done a really good job of taking that type of concept and changing it around a little bit. So... I don't know whether you get penalised for these ATC changes in speed limit. Because the speed limit in here again is 60, is the track speed. And the speed that was indicated that we could drive at, so... We're going to have to slow down to 10 again, and then just crawl around this bloody thing. Have you played Sapiens lately, Christina? Okay, we've got 10 coming up now. Wonder how far forward that's gone. That's a single developer. Well, we've got a huge delay on the stream today. For some reason. Huge delay. What's the big one you guys are going to be playing for the second half of the year? What's the big game that you guys are looking forward to and are going to be playing for the second half? With all the new stuff that comes out, does anybody have anything that they're going to sink hours into? They have a game they're looking forward to? There's definitely a lot coming out. It's such a slow trip in here. Through here. You have to wait for the Christmas sale. Yeah. Yep. City Skylines too, that's right, yeah. You've already pre-ordered that. When does that release? Does it actually have a particular release date set? It's looking pretty good, but but is it gonna be more of the same again? Like more of exactly what it is, but with maybe better graphics, or with some of the previous mods and DLCs included or something, you know? Like, what's it gonna be? I think from memory that was an August thing for City Skylines. It was an end of year thing. October 24th. And the track layout here in Grand Central stuff, oh guys, crazy. It's crazy. All right. Hopefully this will be the end of this scenario because it's actually felt like a long scenario. It said it's supposed to only be 45 minutes, but this is the second trip back and forth we've done. And all of this 10 kilometer an hour or 10 mile an hour stuff actually slows it down quite a bit as well. I'm guessing this is an end of track, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's been painfully slow. It has. That's why you're supposed to keep up the chat. That's your job, Socks. Keep everybody talking. You've only got one job. It's not to make me hungry for bacon and eggs and mushrooms. It's to keep everybody talking. All right. Beautiful. Should do it right about there. Perfect. There we go. Did we get a Goldie for it? We did. Goldilocks all round. That's good. So I think I've done every scenario in this one. Pretty sure I've done every scenario in that one now, which is put us on gold for every single one, was it?